The battle lines of the 2016 election campaign are being drawn in the travels of the leaders. An analysis of Bill Shorten and Malcolm Turnbull's movements shows their parties are tussling for a small number of seats in Queensland and Sydney's West. Political editor Chris Yorman.
Yeah.
The rat's in the hood.
Oh, there he is.
And the Prime Minister's in Penrith.
How old is your rat?
He's 2.5.
It's Malcolm Turnbull's second campaign visit to the marginal Liberal seat of Lindsay, talking education and technology.
Worth saving, isn't it?
2,000 kilometres away. The opposition leader was pledging to spend another $380 million to protect the Great Barrier Reef.
If we do not act, our children will rightly ask us, why didn't we?
First time in my life I'm going to vote Labor.
And it's his second trip to the far north. So if you want to know where the parties are concentrating their firepower, you simply have to follow the leaders. 3 weeks on the road has sketched a map of the campaign's front line. Malcolm Turnbull and his deputy Julie Bishop have run a defensive pattern through the Liberal seats of Macarthur, Lindsay and Macquarie in Western Sydney. They've overlapped on the Central Coast and Hunter and in the nation's bellwether of Eden Monero. North of the Tweed, they're sandbagging in Brisbane's suburbs in Bonner, Petrie and Brisbane. But intriguingly, there's a push to win back the Labor seat of Griffith. In the north, they're wearing out shoe leather in the Townsville-based seat of Herbert. In Victoria, their footprints show up in Dunkley and Corangamite. In South Australia, they've trekked through Boothby, Adelaide and Hindmarsh. Bill Shorten is on the attack in the Sydney seats of Macarthur, Macquarie and Reid, and up the coast in Dobell. In North Queensland, the front line is Herbert and Capricornia. In the south, it's Brisbane. But here he's apparently defending Labor's seat of Griffith.
I'm very loud. That's fine. I'm in a loud profession.
As election day draws nearer, the picture and the attacks will grow sharper.
We're backing the reef. Mr Turnbull's backing the big end of town.
This is the most left-wing anti-business agenda that's been laid out by a Labor Party leader for many, many years.
G'day, Malcolm. Welcome to Penrith.
Opinion polls say this election will be a cliffhanger, but the chatter from the battlefront doesn't support that. Labor expects to win seats, but picking up the 21 it needs to take government looks a daunting task. And there's no sense of panic in the coalition. The message from the marginals is that many are holding the line. Chris Ullman, ABC News, Canberra.